Hello, children! Today we are going to talk about our ancestors and their community. We call the people who lived in the past our ancestors. According to archaeologists, the first people in the country used to live inside caves. They were safer in caves because wild animals could not harm them. The caves have served as the best place to rest after our ancestors hunted for food in the forest or caught fish in the rivers. Our ancestors have lived in much larger lands than what people nowadays live on. Their homes were the wide and rich mountains, the forests, and near the rivers and other parts of the mountains. The rich lands had provided them the fruits and vegetables they needed. The rivers, lakes, and seas had provided them the fish they needed. Some of our ancestors built their houses on top of trees to protect themselves from wild animals. They had simple hunting and farming tools which they made by sharpening stones and pieces of wood. They could also make fire by rubbing or striking pieces of wood or stones together. They used fire to cook their food. Our ancestors worshipped the things around them, like the sun and nature. They made idols. They believed that the things they worshipped provided all their needs. Let's talk about the differences between communities of our ancestors. Over time, our ancestors have learned to settle permanently in one place. They have built dwelling places where they could stay and live. They have also learned to raise farm animals such as carabaos, goats, and chickens. Some live on the mountain, hills, streams, or seas. Nowadays, houses are made of concrete that is different from the materials used in the past. Our ancestors used wood, bamboo and bamboo straws, grass, and palm leaves to build their houses. A basement called silong is the common part of our ancestors' houses. It is the bottom part of the house which is used for storing farm crops. From the silong, a ladder is used to reach the upper part of the house. They have a washroom called batalan. It is commonly found at the back part of the house. It is where the family cooks food and washes the dishes. They have deep wells to get water from the ground. The water is stored in a clay jar for drinking. They used coconut shells as ladles and used for drinking. They used fire in cooking. They measured grains such as rice and corn using gatang or cup, saluk or the bushel, and kaban. In the past, there were no formal schools that the children could go to. The parents served as the first teachers to the children at home. Life in the past was really simple, that families would make use of all the resources they could get from land and from water. That's all, and thank you for listening.